What's up? I'm Nikki.
And I'm Jackie.
And this is Real Talk.
Yeah, most definitely today's issue is very, very serious. It's something that's been on the minds of a lot of people lately, and a lot of you probably heard about the Virginia Tech incident that just took a lot of people's lives and ended up affecting a lot more people in this situation. And it's just a very tragic incident that we want to talk about today. Just a little background information on what happened for those of you who might not have heard the details or might have heard a little bit about it. It's just it happened Monday morning at Virginia Tech. An armed man, he had 2 guns. He murdered about 30 people, over 30 people.
Like 32,
32
but
people.
definitely over 30.
Over 30 people. They believe he started out at 7:15 a.m. and shot and killed 2 students. And then it ended at Norris Hall, where he went through classrooms and he chained the doors so people getting out. It's just a lot of stuff that happened, but it ended a lot of people's lives and a lot of people were injured.
And the life of his own as well.
Yeah, he took his own life at the end of all that, which is very sad.
So we want to ask you all, how do you feel about this situation? And do you all think that this situation could have been prevented? Jackie and I, we stayed on a college campus.
Definitely.
And I know for the past couple of nights, I have been just really scared. I hear noises outside, and I'm wondering like what's going on, because you don't know. How about you? Have you been scared as well?
Definitely. I just been scared to think like who can come into the door, and because this is an open campus, and a lot of people can just walk into the dorms and walk into the buildings, walk into our classrooms and do whatever. And it makes me really like question our security and what we have in place that would prevent this stuff from happening at our university. I think a lot of universities wasn't prepared for this type of incident, and it's really showing now because a lot of people are hustling. A lot of universities are trying to get a plan together in case things like this happen, which it shouldn't be happening at all, but
Exactly.
That's the society.
So if you're a college student, does your college have a plan, an evacuation plan, if something like this, God forbid, were to happen? And also, what could have prevented this situation, and are there signs to look for in a person? I know the media is saying that this young man was a loner, and so are there any loners at your school? I know India Ari has a song called There's Hope, and some of her lyrics say that it doesn't cost a thing to smile, you don't have to pay to laugh. And sometimes I think we get so caught up in our own world, we're in our iPods or on Facebook or whatever it may be, that we may tend to overlook some people and exclude some people. So I challenge you all, to speak to someone who you don't know, and just say hi, how you doing, even just smile to acknowledge their presence, because people are hurting, and everyone hurts different, and everyone reacts different with their hurt and with their pain. So definitely leave a comment on MySpace. We do have a MySpace page for you all who don't know. It's Real Talk with Jackie and Nikki. You can definitely add us as a friend, hit us up and leave us a comment on Facebook, leave us a comment, and on YouTube. But how are you feeling about this? Has it shook you a little bit, and do you feel like something could have been prevented? And also, what are the signs to look for as well? So
Definitely. And if you see somebody, or if you know somebody who's acting a little weird, or that you feel is unstable, don't hesitate to tell a counselor. It won't hurt to tell somebody, because the worst thing you can do is not speak up, and then something like this happen. That's the worst thing that you can do. So let people know, you know what I mean? Let people know you're there for them, and don't be afraid to talk to your counselors. I know sometimes people are like, oh, we in college, we too old for counselors and all that kind of stuff, but you're never too old to get somebody to listen to you and get some help, because that's what we need in life, period, is help. And that's what we trying to do through this real talk. So hit us up if you got some questions. If there's some people who are feeling like they're on the verge, you don't gotta say your name, or you know what I mean, you can leave an anonymous comment on YouTube or whatever. Hit us up and let us know, and we'll try to give you our opinion to the best of our ability. So
until then, y'all stay blessed.
Holla at us. This is Jack A and
Nikki.
peace.